goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have everyone start filling in these seats or coming from the back. But before we get started, let's give a big round of applause for this joyous occasion that brings us all here today at Jefferson High School, considered one of our own off the college. So we're all here gathered here today for National Signing Day of Jefferson players, one of his own. And to talk more about that, give it up one more time for Coach Maddox, everybody. Thank you.
Well, first off, I just want to thank everybody for being here today, for Paul and his family. It's absolutely amazing just to see just everybody out here supporting one of Dilley City's finest. I mean, it's absolutely a pleasure to be here, and thank you again for coming out here. I know there's a bunch of coaches here that have coached Paul. I saw some of the board members. I see families, some friends, some teachers. Mr. Bashir is in the back, our principal. So it's absolutely amazing to see everybody here supporting Paul. I'm not going to take too long because this is not my night, this is Paul's night. So I'm just going to say a little bit about Paul, and then I'm going to pass the mic off to Paul. But first off, I just want to start with the accomplishments that Paul has done since he's been at Jefferson. And I'm going to start it off with this. Paul is going to be, in a few minutes, signing his college commitment letter, and he's going to be one of 3 Jefferson students since 1986 to sign a Division I offer out of high school. Now, a lot of you guys don't know, Paul has been here for 2.5 years. He started at a different school, and we were blessed when he came here. But in 2 years, he's made a big splash around Jefferson. Last year, he helped lead the team to a PAL championship for football, which is the first one we had in 8 years, so that's a big accomplishment. He was also named to the first team All-PAL offensive line. This year, he was named first team All-League offensive lineman in the PAL, first team defensive lineman in the PAL, and he was also named the PAL, the 2018 PAL Most Valuable Player, which is, if you think about it, you football fans know, when was the last time an offensive lineman won MVP? I mean, he was absolutely hands down the MVP of the league, and just his play on the field showed that. He was also voted as the Jefferson Most Valuable Player this year, and so he's had a lot of accomplishments. I worked really hard to get a record book going, and I can tell you right now, Paul has absolutely rewrote the record book here at Jefferson. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. I'm actually going to name off some of the records he has broken, and he's #1 all alone. He has the most solo tackles in the game by a defensive tackle with 8, most total tackles in the game by a defensive tackle with 13, most sacks in the game with 4 by a defensive tackle, most tackles behind the line of scrimmage by a defensive tackle with 8, Most solo tackles in a season by a defensive tackle with 49. Most total tackles in a season by a defensive tackle with 66. Most sacks in a season by a defensive tackle with 12. Most tackles behind the line of scrimmage in a season by a defensive tackle with 30. Most solo tackles in a career by a defensive tackle with 73. Most total tackles in a career by a defensive tackle with 98. Most sacks in a career by a defensive tackle with 14. Most tackles behind the line of scrimmage in a career with 41. And I'm still going, and these are all the records he's broken here, okay? On the offensive side of the ball, he broke the single game record with a 92.9% blocking percentage in a game. He broke the single game pancake record. Pancake record is when you take your opponent and put them on their back, okay? So that's a big thing, a big block. In a single game, he had 16 pancakes. In a season, he broke the season record for blocking percentage this year with 88.5%. This year he broke his old record from last year with pancakes in the season with 66 pancakes. He broke the career record for blocking percentage at Jefferson with 85.3%. And this is a big number. He broke the career pancake record at Jefferson with 114 pancakes. Those are all the records he's broken since he's been here. So as you can see, Paul has done a lot of great things on the field. But I also want to talk about the things that Paul has done for Jefferson. Okay, I mean, he's done a lot of great things, you know, for himself and his team, but he's done a lot of great things for Jefferson as well. Like I said earlier, he helped us win the 2017 PAL championship. He's helped put Jefferson on the map. I'm not joking. I was talking to Coach Sam and a couple other coaches, and they're going to De La Salle games. But all they're talking about is, hey, that lineman from Jefferson, I mean, we go to all over the Bay Area, and people know about the lineman from Jefferson. So he's helping Jefferson get, kind of put on the map. He's opening up doors for future Jefferson players to get scholarships. Now coaches know, hey, we got to go check out this Jefferson school because, hey, they got some players over there. Okay, so he's definitely opening up doors for our future players. And then he just helped just the environment around school. I mean, he's the biggest guy in school. You know who Paul is. Usually those guys are the bullies and kind of, But no, Paul is one of the nicest kids on campus. He leads by example. If he likes it or not, he's a leader at this campus, and people follow him. And him being a great example for our other students, he's really helped just Jefferson become a better place. I mean, he started the ish competition, all right, which I'll beat him tonight just because I need to, all right. But I mean, he's absolutely just made Jefferson a pleasure to be around. So he's done a lot for Jefferson. And in the last 2.5 years that I got to know Paul, I mean, he really is one of the best kids I've ever met, and I can truly say that. I mean, if anybody is deserving of this accomplishment, it is Paul. And he's absolutely a hard worker. And a lot of people see his play on the field, but you guys don't see how hard he's working in the classroom. Okay, he needed to get his grades up, and in this semester, I'm proud to say he got a 3.0. All right, he worked his butt off, got his 3.0. What a lot of people don't see, he goes before school, after school, during brunch, during lunch to get extra tutoring with his teachers to get his grades up. So he's absolutely a hard worker. He's a born leader. I mean, he was a team captain for us this year, and again, even if he doesn't believe it, he, not only on the football field, but even in school, he's a leader. In the community, he's a leader. So he's absolutely a born leader. He's a team-first kind of guy. I mean, again, he's absolutely blessed with how athletic he is, and he can be very arrogant about it, but he's very rooted and very, very humble, and he's a team player. And I can tell you right now, he's never once put himself above the team. And it could have been very easily for him to do that. He never did. He's very coachable. I mean, it's pretty easy to coach a guy like him, but he absolutely takes instruction. He's very coachable. I'm sure you guys know Paul is very playful. He's a friendly guy. He's a guy you want to meet, and that's why you guys are all here tonight, because you know how great of a guy he is. Now let's talk about Paul on the football field. He's probably the most aggressive and tenacious player I've ever seen. He can line up against anybody. I'm telling you right now, Paul's going to get the job done. This is something that really stands out about Paul, how humble he is. Okay? During this whole process, Paul has not been arrogant. He's not bragged about it. He's not showboated about it. He has stayed very, very humble. And I'm going to use his words right now. He's very blessed. And that's what he always tells himself. All right? He's very blessed, and he understands that, and he's been very humble. Some of his teammates kind of bragged or kind of laughed about him because when he gets all these scholarship offers, he doesn't really make a big scene about it. He doesn't want people to know that he was getting, because he's so humble. So I just think that's amazing, you know, being so humble with where he's at right now. Another great thing about Paul is he was born and raised in Daly City. All right, he's a Daly City kid who has made it. He's made it. He's going to go off and have a great college career. And he's going to represent Daly City proud. And I think that's absolutely amazing, just being a Daly City kid. Because we know, you know, we don't come from, the richest or the most, you know, we don't have what other schools have. And it's amazing seeing Paul take what he was given and turn it into something special. Absolutely amazing. Some of you guys might not know, Paul does a lot in the community. Okay, he's done countless amount of things for the Jefferson football team in the community. He's worked with, Mr. Canepa. He's worked with the Daly City Police Department. He's done a lot of community service work for Daly City. So again, it's just great to see a Daly City kid, you know, come out. He's a very religious person. He does a lot with the church. And it's just amazing to see, again, just someone with such faith just going somewhere. It's just a blessing for that. And lastly, what I've learned about Paul is he is a very big family man. I mean, he loves his family. You guys are all here today, and he wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, it's just amazing just seeing just how rooted he is. And, you know, I just want to thank, you know, Ruth and Paul Sr. and Charlotte and Nehemiah right here just for helping this young man become the person that he is. So it's absolutely amazing to see the person Paul is. He absolutely deserves it. So right now, I'm about to hand the mic over, but I think this is just amazing to hear real quick about his recruitment process, okay? His recruitment process started, Paul, when it started, probably September, okay? Really last year as a junior, okay? And so I'm gonna name off all the schools that have come to Jefferson out of their way to talk to Paul. And it's just remarkable how many schools. USC, Cal, Arizona State, Colorado State, TCU, Texas, Oregon, South Carolina, Iowa State, Boston College, San Diego State, Southern Oregon, Montana State, Idaho, and Liberty. Those all came to Jefferson as interest. The scholarships that he's received. Now, just so people know, when Paul signs this contract, it is a 100% full-ride scholarship for 4 to 5 years, depending on how long it takes him to graduate. So he's getting a full-ride scholarship. And every single school I'm about to mention offered him this, okay? Hawaii offered him a full-ride scholarship. San Jose State, New Mexico, Sacramento State, UCLA, Missouri, Colorado, and the top 4 tonight, which Paul's going to make his selection in a second, Fresno State, Kansas, Baylor, and Oregon State. So you can see, this isn't, he has a lot of different selections to make, and he's earned every single one of them. So, real quick, round of applause for Paul. I mean, this is So before I hand the mic over to Paul, I'm going to embarrass him a little bit more, okay? Because I actually really like doing this. We actually have his highlight film. I know not every one of us had the opportunity to watch him play. So I just want to show you just a real quick, it's 5 minutes long, just a real quick sample of what this man has done this year alone. So we're going to go ahead and watch a highlight film. Hopefully we can get those lights out, and we'll go ahead and start. Go ahead and look at the circle. I'm always going to show what Paul is. And we wonder why all these colleges are coming for Paul. I don't know. This is one of my favorites. Paul thinks he can play quarterback too. I don't know. I was talking to one of my coaches. Can you imagine Paul coming full speed at you? So let's go ahead and hit the lights, but you guys can kind of see, for those that didn't get to see Paul was absolutely an amazing player for us and just been a great player for Jefferson. He's going to be a great player for wherever he goes. So one last applause for Paul. I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic over.
Another round of applause for Coach Maddox, everybody. Before we bring Paul for his decision, I need all the kids here to know how big of an opportunity this is as well. We used to watch this on ESPN and all the times, and we've seen Boss Tangaloa, Devin Asiasi, and De La Salle. Now we get to come to Daly City and watch Paul do the same thing. This is huge for the younger generation, for the teammates, for the kids. This is a parent's dream right here. So I need all you guys to know how big of an opportunity this is, and give a round of applause for the people who raised Paul, the people who looked out for Paul, who came here and made sure Paul was on the up and up. It takes the resources, and like Coach Maddox said, Daly City is a small city. But now Paul has the opportunity to go represent Daly City on a bigger stage. So with that said, at this time, I'd like to ask the family to please come stand behind Paul. So all the family members, please come stand up and get your photo up before we hand it over to Paul and his decision. And once again, give it a round of applause for the family who came. It takes a village, ladies and gentlemen. It takes a village to raise a man, and these are the people who did it for Paul here. So at this time, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Paul Matavao Poialii.
First and foremost, I want to thank God for this opportunity to speak in front of you guys. So many people to thank. I want to thank my mom, my dad, grandma, to do this whole recruiting process. Thank that man right there recording, Coach Maddox. He's a man. He was part of this family. He should be up here. He should be up here. I told myself I'm gonna cry, but I want to say thanks to everyone that's here, man. Y'all really impact my life. And wherever I go, man, hopefully y'all come to my games, have fun, everything. That's all I gotta really say. Alright. I know all y'all been, assuming. This college I'm gonna go to Baylor University, P2W. We go.
Ladies and gentlemen, give him a applause going to Baylor University. His choice for his college for the next 4 to 5 years. Please get your camera phones out, post this all over social media, and let everybody know that Big Paul's going to Baylor University. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Give it one more time for Mom, Dad, the family. Big Paul going to Baylor.
Nice selling. Go Irish.
At this time, we're getting, because right now we're going to have a celebratory Samoan dance that Paul is going to share with us and everybody. But while we wait for this, we're going to take pictures over here with the family so everyone can take pictures of Paul and the family. And give a round of applause for Baylor University for getting this guy right here that is going to represent the city of Daly City, the islands. And we're going to get this real quick.
Get in there. In the picture.
So at this time, we're going to do celebratory time. And if you guys have $1 or something in your pocket, no, it's not a strip club. We're throwing celebratory for Big Paul right here. So we're going to do a little something like this. Round of applause for Big Paul going to Baylor University, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness, and I can see.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it one more time for Big Paul, Matavao, Poialii. At this time, we want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting Big Paul. At this time, go ahead and line up to take pictures. But one more time, ladies and gentlemen, Big Paul going to the Baylor University from Poialii College on a full scholarship.
You're the best by far. You look so smooth and looking so sexy. Girl, why don't you sit right beside me? Scoot, scoot down, very intriguing track. Every inch I get closer to you, temperature gets a little hot now. Chemistry burning out, yeah. Can't quench it with no water. Yes, hey. But let's take a minute now. Let's rewind. Remember we fell in love with each other. Remember the long talks, the world felt like it stopped, yeah. Now we can escalate. Seems like we are already determining our fate, yes, no. Hey, love season is in progress. God, don't stress. Love's like a furnace on fire. Not the average climax, take it higher. So what you say? Love season is in.
Hey, girl on three, girl on three. 3, 2, 1, girl.
Take it higher. So what you say? Let's be. Time to take it.
Kelsey, post-signing interview. How do you feel? How do you feel? What is going through your mind right now? How do you feel?
Feel blessed.
I'd like to ask you a few questions. Next reps. Hey, no videos. No videos. Hey, whoa, I need this. I need this. Whoa, no videos. You know how much money I'm gonna get? No pictures. Hey. How do you be quiet? I won't be out there.
Down, yes. But body heat get getting higher on the double. You should said they kept your mouth shut cause you're in trouble. Your body comes cause you love the way I taught you. So what you say? Love season is
Matavao, Poialii, Daly City, right guard.